Hi everyone, this is Marie for MLS-Office. Do you have any contacts somewhere, like on your phone, in an address book, in another contact manager, or in an Excel spreadsheet, for example, that you wish you had in our software today? Or do you get your hands on a list of prospects, of leads from time to time that you wish you could follow up on more closely? Well, in this short video, I'll show you how easy it is to transfer them in this software with the help of our contact import feature. So let's get to it right now. The first step is one that I cannot demonstrate, unfortunately. You'll have to go in the location where your contacts are and export them with the feature provided to you there. Make sure that when you go through the export procedure that you end up with a CSV file at the end. CSV, it stands for comma separated value file. That's a standard in the computer world. And also make sure you remember where that file was saved, because at one point later on you'll need to specify where that file is located. If you have a choice of where to save the file, I recommend that you save it on the desktop, like I did earlier when I exported my contacts from a Christmas mailing list I had in another software. And this is what the file should look like. See, I named it the way I wanted. I named it Christmas mailing list, so I knew what it was for. And that's the file that contains all the contacts I'll import in front of you today to demonstrate how easy it is. So let's get back to our software here. I'll show you what's the next step. Well, you get back to our software, like I just did, and then go under the Utilities menu, which is in the upper left corner, and choose Contacts Import to continue. In the window that shows up, you'll have to follow around 6 easy steps. The first step is I think it's the most important one. It's where you have to select where your contacts came from. If they came from Outlook, Top Producer, from Tempo, ML Exchange, or from a software that allows you to export V-cards, then it's pretty easy. There's a preset for this type of import, so it's going to make your life very, very easy. So choose accordingly. However, if the software your contacts came from is not listed there, then you'll have to choose Custom CSV. And at that point, the steps may change a little bit. There's going to be a few additional steps that you'll have to go through, but you'll see it's very easy. And that's what I'll demonstrate to you right now. So I chose Custom CSV, and on the second step, I'm asked to locate the file that contains all my contacts that I previously exported from somewhere else. So I'll have to click on the Browse button. I'll do that right now. And I'll have to tell the software where my file is, my CSV file. And mine's on my desktop, so it's easy to find. Here it is. I'll just double click on it, and there you go. I can move on to step 3. Step 3 allows you to tag keywords to the contacts that you're about to transfer, so that you can bring up that list of contacts easily at any time just by doing a search with that specific keyword. Well, did you notice, like I mentioned it earlier, that was my Christmas mailing list. So why not? Well, I'll just write Christmas. I'll write it Xmas here. So just by doing that, next time I want to bring up that list, maybe to do my next Christmas mailing, I'll just have to do a search with that specific keyword, and I'll be able to find that list of people, of contacts, easily in my software. Step 4, I need to specify the date format that is being used in that export file. That's if that export file that does contain dates, maybe like birthdays, signature dates, or anything else of the kind. Oh, anniversary dates, that's another one. So choose accordingly. Mine doesn't contain any dates, so I'm just going to skip it for the time being. And if you think that on step 5 that some of the contacts you're about to import may already exist in our software right now, well, check the replace box to avoid duplicates. Okay, so you can do that very easily. And then we'll have to click on next. We get to this screen here, which is the one that scares a lot of people. But don't worry, it's not that bad. Here it's asking you to select the field separator, the value delimiter, And it also to specify if the first line of your file has titles, the titles of the fields that were in your previous software. And it gives you a preview of your file here, of the content of your file. So here, do I have a title line at the top? No, I don't. So I'm not going to check the first line of the title. The first line of the file is a title. I don't need to do that. The value delimiter, there's actually no value delimiter in my file right now. So no matter what I choose here, it doesn't matter. And the field separator, well, did you notice each info, like between the last name, first name, and everything, it's separated by a comma. So I have to make sure that the field separator is a comma. So it's already set to that, so I'm good to go. But if your file contains different field separators, delimiters, or anything of the kind, choose accordingly through the menu that's available there. Okay, next, let's go. Well, let's click on next. Let's do that right now. Okay, this is where it starts getting a bit more complicated, but you'll see it's pretty easy when you know what you have to do. Here you have to, you have to map the fields that were in your previous software or address book to the fields of our software here. And you can see here I've got the column of the last name of my contacts, the first name. What's this? This is their address, the street number, street name, etc. So I have to specify which info goes in which field in this software here, because I'm about to transfer this info in this software. So, okay, so this column here is their last name. So I'll specify these are last names. The second column, that's first name. So I'll do that too. That's pretty awesome because if you had custom fields, for example, in your previous software or address book, you won't lose all that info. You'll be able to map it out to one of the custom fields of this new software. So that gives you a lot more flexibility that some other software out there don't allow you, don't give you. Okay, so let me just finish up mapping these fields. This is the street number. I'll scroll to the right here. Street name, city, state. I've got the zip codes too. Oh, I've got a few Canadian zip codes here as well. Canadian and US. Okay, and then I'm done. Well, I'm done because that's all the info I had for in this specific list of contacts I'm about to transfer. But obviously, if you had a lot more info, you'll be able to just keep going until you've mapped out all of the information to the appropriate fields in this software. And when you're done, what do? Well, you click on Import. And it confirmed it confirmed that it replaced 3 of my contacts and imported 19. So I already had 3 people in my software that I was about to import. So at least I don't have to deal with duplicates for these guys. And I've got 19 additional contacts from now on in my database. And I can bring up that list at any time with the Xmas keyword whenever I feel like it. So that's it. That's how easy it is to transfer your contacts in our software with our contacts import feature. So hopefully this video is helpful. Don't forget that the keyword feature can be used in many, many more aspects. So be on the lookout for additional videos on that subject if you're interested in keywording your database to organize it and be able to do your follow-ups, your mailings a lot more efficiently. Have a great day.